the earliest that I've ever gotten up for an estate sale. Isn't that insane?
Oh, she has paperwork.
It's $1,500. I'm obsessed with this.
I'm like, wow, they just kicked me off the bed and now I'm just like down here. I just want to find a velvet to recover the two chairs for the living room.
Good morning. It's 5 a.m. I'll be specific. Hold on. It's exactly 5:18 a.m. Mom just texted me. I'm on my way. This might be the earliest that I've ever gotten up for an estate sale. It's about 40 minutes away from us. I had been seeing this girl in LA kind of like walk through an estate sale and show like pieces in a different way. Pictures don't do the same as video. There's a particular estate sale company that I love here, and it's Fitch. They treat everyone fairly. There's no weird sign-up list. They don't favorite resellers. They're just like, you come, you get in line. There's no preferential treatment. They're very organized. They're very friendly. Always love their sales. I really wanted to build that relationship with them because I would love to do that. I would love to like walk through and like show you guys, you know, some of the items when it's not chaos. I feel like it's really hard for me to film and show you guys like everything. It would be exposure for just the estate sales in the area. I feel like people would get to see it in a different way, and a younger generation would get to see it. I feel a lot of estate sale goers outside of the city are mostly older folks or resellers, but like we love them too. But I feel like there's this mystery still around estate sales. I got to walk through, and now I'm getting up at 5 a.m. to go and sit in line for the stuff that, you know, like I wanted. I'm gonna do like a little like reel or TikTok on it, so that it's like quicker. I can't turn a video around, you know, that fast. But if you guys will see this after the sale is over. It's just such a unique sale. She was obsessed with nursery rhymes, specifically The Wizard of Oz. Nursery rhymes? Fairy tales. Maybe fairy tales. Wizard of Oz specifically. Like paintings on the wall and embroidery in the decor. It's like a very interesting sale. We plan on getting there a little after 6, so we're gonna be sitting there for 3 hours. Wish us luck.
You're at the best estate sale I think we've had in a while. I begged them to let me come early so I could just show you, and I will be in line first tomorrow. Come.
This estate sale was the best one I've seen pop up in a while in our area just outside San Antonio, Texas. They had some amazing art from local artists, pieces from around the world, signed art, and beautiful ornate frames, and even this piece by Olga Sovarova, First Summer. Many J. Strongwater frames and figurines, antique chairs, side tables, and intricately carved wood furniture like this desk. I absolutely love all the detail. I'm such a sucker for glassware and tableware, and this estate sale did not disappoint with Water for Crystal, this 6-piece Versace set, and beautiful other plates you can mix and match together. This beautiful set, this butterfly set by Anna Weatherly, and a few other collections. And then you turn the corner and enter the boutique. I was really blown away. There are so many amazing designer pieces in this section. She had an amazing collection of Chanel suits and Dolce & Gabbana and all different designers. So if you're into designer brands, this is definitely the estate sale to visit. If you love coats and handbags and luggage and jewelry, this is definitely the estate sale that you're not going to want to miss. She was also such an interesting lady. She loved nursery rhymes and fairy tales. She had needlepoint of the Wizard of Oz and different stories all around her house, even on her clothing. So it was a super interesting estate sale to visit. She also had amazing books with the gold rim that I love to decorate with, and all of the chandeliers and lighting in this house are also for sale, and they are very, very, very special. Then you can head outside to the patio where they have more Christmas decor and other everyday decor that you can take a look at. And I never skip the garage or the outdoor space because that's where I find lots of hardware and building materials and tools and an occasional vintage portrait and even pearls, maybe for a Christmas tree. Here's me at 6 a.m. waiting to be the first one in line. There was no one here, just me and Mom. But the estate sale will run through the weekend, Friday and Saturday, and I'll put the address on the screen.
Mom and I are at a thrift store that we haven't been to in a while in Ingram. So we're gonna go check it out, see what's going on.
Half price antiques, Mom. Oh, it looks different in here. Half price antiques, china cabinets, all clothing in big room.
We haven't been here in a while. Ooh, wigs.
Oh, I have her in a smaller version.
Oh, you do?
I do. The brother's here.
A 25. 25?
It's a lot.
Oh, wow. It's just all
So cute. Cute. Even this one's cute. Isn't that neat?
it's really good.
We always look at the Christmas every time we have to. Can't not look. Brass wall planner is kind of cool. Okay. It's kind of neat.
This world is small, but full of things that we will never know. Answers to questions we try to find.
You guys, can you see me? It's still dark.
Hey, people are
We
gonna
missed-
drive up and go, we're not first. Somebody beat us.
Well, I missed the exit because it's dark, and I was worried. I'm like, we're not gonna be first. We are first. There's no one here. I can't even see you. I've never been first. Look, I'm just a halo in the sky. I saw headlights. I took off running. I don't know why. It's just so fun to be first. The workers won't even get here until later. You coming, Mama? All right.
We're gonna have to go out and
We have arrived. At least they have couches. It's 8 o'clock. Yeah, you getting them? They're really pretty. The colors are really pretty. Let's see what we can find out here. We got some of these books. How many? I got like 5 of these. How many did you get before? Like 10, right?
10.
These are starting off a little higher than we had. These books are really pretty because
on the floss. Look how pretty this one is.
that one's really pretty. I feel like if you pick the colors you like. I keep looking at this, but I don't love the frame, but
Do you like the kangaroos?
kind of.
Those are wallabies, guys.
Oh, sorry.
Wallabies, not
Sorry,
kangaroos.
I don't know.
You don't know. I'm like wallabies.
Hey, we went with it.
I would have believed you.
Fancy house.
Yeah, it's just a one bed.
Really?
Oh, the corduroy?
Yeah.
Here's a Beauty and the Beast one, like yours, the pop-up book. I need this. I need this for my future little baby girl. Of American Impressionism. It's a pretty red. Do you like this one?
Oh, yeah.
You want this one? It's $5.50.
Everyday angels written.
Oh, that's precious.
We'll find we are all angels deep inside.
That's precious. To one of our favorite angels, all our love, Anne and Aaron. That's nice, Mama. Rapunzel.
There's Rumpelstiltskin.
She has like embroidery on fabric and chairs. That's the Wizard of Oz. I always gravitate towards not buying religious ones because I feel bad taking it out.
Well, I mean, man-made. So,
I know. I want this one though. The pop-up one. Beauty and the Beast.
that's the only pop-up one she has.
Well, they made Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, The Pied Piper of Hamelin, Beauty and the Beast, and Pinocchio. Mom, you didn't like these?
I saw that. But it's the city.
Yeah, it's the city pups. Those are striking.
Yeah.
Wow.
The lady was looking at them.
Really? Oh, they're
the
not the
lamps
same.
are
So neat, though. Look at this. Like all like scenes embroidered on chairs. Isn't that wild? And they're all different.
I know.
It's insane.
Needlepoint.
Needlepoint. It's wild. Isn't that insane? Like a fireplace screen with all these scenes.
My Instagram. I posted it.
All this Waterford, so nice. And this one is like by like an amazing artist. Olga Surovova. I can't say it. Mom got these chairs. So we have to load them in the car somehow. Great for us. And I got that girl right there. You guys, okay, now I'm hiking back to the car. It's a long driveway, so we thought this whole thing was a driveway. So we parked up at the main street. But it's kind of like an uphill kind of climb, but everyone parked down here. I don't know why we did it. We were the first ones. We didn't know. We got some good stuff. I'm really excited to do a haul. Pretty much got everything that we wanted because we were first. We sat there for so long, so that was really, really good. Mom, I think, missed out on one thing. But I think overall, she's pretty happy. I'm not gonna lie, guys, I'm pretty tired. Mom's gotta be tired. Mom hasn't been asleep yet.
So you want to put these in?
She can't even walk. She's so tired. Got my woman. Oh, she has paperwork. I'm just saying.
Oh my gosh.
Show our friends. 1800s.
Izzy, get out of my chair.
We have made it back. We got things. Let me see this woman. She's chic. You know, I thought about the two that were stacked there a lot, and I'm like, this one I like more. No. Didn't a lot of the painters like paint female versions of themselves? Was that Picasso? Didn't they say the Mona Lisa was like a female version of him or something? Oh, I don't know. I could have made all of that up. I don't know. But look at this paperwork. Regency portrait, young, rosy-cheeked, dark-haired woman, painted by John Krause. Cross? C-A-W-S-E. S-E. 1779 to 1862, signed by him. There is work by him in the collection of the British Museum and a book published in it's $1,500 euro.
Oh my gosh. So that's more. No.
The other one. This is $1,500 euro.
Call
no,
Ryan,
is that not what that
tell me
says?
the other one. That's what that says. They didn't do their paperwork.
They must not have.
Oh my God, you gotta.
She like put this behind
Deal.
there because this is like old. It's not like they printed it. You know what I mean? Like this is like dirty. Like it's been behind the painting for a long time. John Krause was an English painter and was born about 1799.
Wow.
His other works is pretty. I mean, the color, his coloring, even though she has a lot of pink in her skin tone, look at her.
Fine.
Don't you look at her totally different now? Look how old it is too. Like it's definitely been strengthened.
Go buy the other one.
This frame and this art was, this is prettier than that one.
It was different than the other one.
Yeah. Like this frame was better.
We
this
have a
art.
picture of the other one?
Uh-huh. I am obsessed. Like, can you believe that? And it's in great condition.
Mm-hmm. Perfect.
I also got this that I stole from Mom.
Yes.
I got to first. We both really wanted this. But if you've seen Mom's wall lately, she could afford to give this one to me. But you got the other one. There was another one, not as chunky as this and a little bigger. But pretty. Really pretty. Yeah. Pretty. It's just like stunning. Like look at the green.
Yeah,
Like
you don't find them like
you
that.
don't find them. And I've been looking for chunky chunk. Mm-hmm. These two were very worn, but I love them. Can clean them up. They were $40. The frames were very just like vintage. Look how cool they are together. Oh. You know where they'd be cool? One right here, one right there. On each side, huh?
That would look great.
That would look great. Like one on each side of this opening would look awesome. He has to be on that side because he's looking this way.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. So cool. I did get the art at this one, didn't I? Got more than you. I did give you that other frame, remember? I got these plates, but I just needed them for like an eclectic, like, you know me and plates. I got this print. This is Lilac Time, Empire, England. I got this one. This is Marguerite, Royal Winton, England. Love. Royal Winton, England, Welbeck, 1995. Oh, they're not that old. They didn't look that old. These kind of look older. But I got 4 of them. I'm thinking I'm gonna bring these to LA too. You don't know where my other stuff went.
Do you have other stuff?
Well, yeah. Oh, it's here. Oh, I got 2 more frames I forgot about. This was like a frame, but it was $8.50. I just plan on not having it as a frame, like that you can hang it. But I thought it was pretty. It's kind of a mystery. You kind of go in a rush and you're like, oh, I got this jewelry box. Precious. Love. I've been looking for one like that. Oh, I got this frame too, but you're gonna paint something in this one for the pop-up shop. I liked it because right now it's a shadow box, but I thought it would be pretty with the painting all the way to the glass. But it's not old or anything, but I just thought it was cheap, $10. Not bad. This one's here. Oh, look, Kinsley! Look what honey.
How much was that?
No idea. I don't know, it didn't have a price on it. Look how precious. It looks like Kinsley. Look at that. It's a little trinket. Oh, love. I got another head. A woman. I got this book, Beauty and the Beast. It's a pop-up book. Mom got one too. This one's sealed. I thought it was cute. Future daughter or son thing. And I got these shoes. I don't know if they were only $15. They'd never been worn. They were Mark Fisher. They fit me, and I tried them on, and they were like a really classic shape. I felt like they were kind of.
I love this to a point.
Yeah, the heel was just cool. Never been worn. You guys watch. I'm gonna prop you on the back of the couch so you can see where I want to put those 2 pieces of art. I hope. Yeah, I think you can see them. Hopefully you don't fall. The man here, because he's looking this way. Like, that looks so good. And then the woman's looking the other way in, so we can put her here. What do you think? These are just like really cool and old. I can fix them up though, like clean them up. So I think those will totally work there and look really, really good. Also, if you guys have not seen the coffee table makeover and let me know what you think about the brass, you totally should. Because it's here. Kinsley's also here. And it looks great. The size is great. Everything about it is great. I gotta sit down for a little bit. I didn't tell you guys, we're driving to Houston, south of Houston, to go see my brother and his wife and Robbie. I haven't seen them in a while. We're driving there around like between 1 and 2 and get there after they get off of work. So we have like maybe like an hour and a half to just like chill. But I'm gonna put all this into the boutique. I'm obsessed with this. Obsessed. I don't want to put her away. I'm gonna put her up here. She needs a really good home somewhere, like really good place in the house. Bring these back to LA.
It's a road trip. It's a tired road trip. It really is.
You guys, we have arrived in the town I grew up in, South Houston. It was about a 4 to 4.5 hour drive. We drive this a lot, actually. Well, we should do it more often. I want to make it a priority. Like every time I'm in town in Texas, that my mom and I take a road trip, because Robbie's growing up so much. Like he's a year and a half, well, almost a year and a half old now, which is crazy. Is he a year and a half? Yeah, his birthday's in November. That is absolutely wild. He started walking yesterday, so I can't wait. My mom just ran into the little store to get some Visine for her eyes. She was so tired. She slept for over 2 hours while we were driving. Kinsley's here. Say hi. Her and Kinsley were just cuddled up asleep. We're gonna go hang out and rest tonight. Robbie's bedtime's probably like, I think she said 8:30, so we'll have about an hour to see him tonight, but we're so tired that like That's totally okay. Like, we can totally go to sleep and then start over fresh tomorrow. I don't know if we're gonna have the energy to do it, but there's this like beautiful house that we would love to go tour just for funsies. But we don't know a realtor in town. It's like beautiful. But I grew up here and I don't have any plans on moving back here. Although my brother and his wife and Robbie are here, which is really, really nice. But like, there's nothing left here for me. You know what I mean? Except for them. I don't know how long it takes my mom to get Visine. It's taking quite a while, but there's a lot of people at this Walgreens. Like a lot. Like the parking lot is completely full. Is this where everyone goes to shop? The reason that my parents moved about 4.5 hours away to more of like the quote unquote hills, like the hill country, like they call it like the Napa Valley, or I guess maybe I call it, I've heard someone say that, but it's where the wine country is in Texas. And so they moved further out there to get away from the traffic. This area was getting like really, really, really populated. My parents wanted to retire, so they looked for property and more land a little further out in a slower pace of town. That's why I talk about the area being a lot older couples and a lot older people, that because that's why it's a slower pace of living. So they absolutely love it. They would never, like, it's like too much here. Okay, seriously, like, oh, she didn't take her phone. Like, what is she doing with the Visine? So that's why they moved further out. And that wasn't until after I went away to college. So when I graduated high school, I took a year off. It was a big decision to move out of state for college. I was already accepted, but I just had set that as my start date. I think I needed to come around to the idea of like moving away for college, like with no one. I'm glad I took it. Because then it further set me in the right mindset of like, this is really what I wanted to do. I really wanted to go to California and I really wanted to go to fashion school. So after I went to college, my parents moved out to outside of San Antonio. So I never really grew up there. It's not really my home, so to speak. Like I wasn't really familiar with the area until I started the cottage and started going, oh, mom's coming, she's shaking her head. Something horrible went wrong. She does not look happy. What the heck happened? Hold on while I find out what happened.
She's just a small town girl raised in the South. Heart full of dreams with no one to see what she's all about. She's not the one to run around and cheat. Gives her love with no one to tell how much she means.
Hi, good morning. It's the next day. We had a wonderful weekend at my brother's, seeing Robbie. He's walking. Aren't you a proud grandmama?
I am.
He's so cute. He's so sweet. We are in traffic. There's a fabric store that we used to go to when we lived here. And it's a big fabric home. Well, they have two. They have a more fashion fabrics, and then they have another building that has whole home fabrics. And I really want to find a brown olivey velvet home fabric to recover the two chairs for the living room.
I mean, if they give me 7 lanes, I'm gonna be confused. It's just gonna happen.
It's true. So I'm hoping to find some velvet fabric. You're on my phone now because my camera battery has died. Thank God I didn't bring the charger. Very excited to go home because Mom kicked us off the twin bed, so we're sleeping on the floor.
I was so tired. I couldn't have kicked anybody.
She really didn't. That is a smaller bed, so it's hard. I'm so used to sleeping in a larger bed, but we have slept together since before you were born. We always everywhere we go we sleep together. So I was scared. I don't know why. Romeo had called me real late because of the time difference, and I couldn't go back to sleep because I felt like I was falling. Like I felt like I was gonna fall off the bed.
It's real high.
It's really high. Yeah, it's really high. So I kept feeling like I was gonna fall off. So I was just like, this isn't working. I can't go to sleep. So I moved all the pillows to the ground, thinking also that Kinsley would sleep with me, but no, the trader slept with her. And I'm like, wow, they just kicked me off the bed and now I'm just like down here. It was fine. Where
did you get the pillows from?
I don't know. I found these pillows to make a bed. I could have gone out to the couch.
I know.
But I wanted Kinsley to be with me. Last night I was on the floor again and she slept with me though.
Well, we're rolling now.
Oh yeah, we're moving now. Okay, we're going to the fabric store. Let's
Wait.
see.
When
What?
you say fabric store, you can't do this fabric store in a day. It's
What? I remember it being big, but I don't remember not being able to do it in a day.
it's
Well, at least I have a goal. I'll put in the picture of what I want these chairs to eventually look like.
it's not like a little fabric store.
It's not a little fabric store. That's why I wanted to take advantage of being here and going. At least we're going with a plan. I want a very specific color velvet. So I'm going to the velvet section.
That's good.
Okay.
The destination is on your right.
Kinsley's getting to go everywhere with us. Pillows and pillows.
Me, I'm being pulled over here.
Are you being pulled? Look, that looks like your...
My bed.
Yeah.
Now, I could use that.
That's a pretty one. It looks like watercolor almost. Like ink blotted.
Pretty.
Shaggy. Yeah. Oh, look at that wallpaper. That is so neat.
The birds.
I love the birds in it. Gosh, I didn't realize they had so many pillows. If you're in Houston and you need pillows, definitely come here. So if these are special order, I don't want to special order it, but I may have to. See how it's like chocolatey? Yeah.
This might be a little pinker.
Yeah, I don't want pink though. I would want more
and there you go.
of a greeny undertone. Let's see what they have like in stock. That's like green, like emerald. I don't want that. Okay, we struck out over there. There just wasn't a lot readily available. They had all the books that we can order from, but I want to do that as a last resort, you know? So I took some pictures, but we're going across to this one to see if they have any home stuff. This is actually where I got the fabric for my prom dress, remember? Mm-hmm. It looks the same. Okay, you see velvet? Lace for days. Velvet's on the other side. Solid velvet, burnout velvet. Okay. You never know. Not that brown. It's like dark. I remember them having so much more home fabrics. They must not wanted to stock it anymore.
Yeah, they said they're getting out of the fabrics on special order. That's what the
They're
girl
only
said.
special order? Oh. I bought the fabric to make my prom dress from here. Well, both of them. Homecoming, I wore yellow. I wanted it to look like the dress from How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days, the yellow one with the drop back. I made that one. I actually entered that dress into a competition and won second place. You remember that? I did. And then I wore red it was like red lace over red silk to prom.
Save so much money by you making
I did. I made all my dresses. We're in and out. Everything else is too far or closed. Sunday. Their spread is like Thousand Island.
Oh.
Yeah, you'll like it. We'll just get packets on the side. You'll just choose if you want it on your burger or not.
Alright, there. I got half a lemonade cup, on sweet tea. On sweet tea right here. Would you like any ketchup?
Yes, please. And spread.
Get some spread.
Please. Yay! Kinsley wanted to go in and out.
Why not? I want to go in and out.
Yeah, it smells so good.
We've made it home. It's actually 2 days later because I just needed time to rest. I drove the whole way there and the whole way back except for just to the fabric store because my mom was just so exhausted. And I'm really disappointed in that fabric store. I mean, I guess it makes sense. They used to stock, I mean, I'm just remembering what it was like, you know, like over a decade ago. Like it was a long time ago. And they just had so much fabric like on hand. Like there was a whole basement, we remember, like of just rows and rows and rows of fabric. I felt like if I was gonna find it anywhere, I was gonna find it there, but didn't find what I wanted there. I did see some like things I could order, but what I'm gonna do
is go ahead and probably bring the chairs or load the chairs up for there's a lady in a neighboring town that does upholstery that my mom's used before, and I really want them well done, and I only paid $5 a chair. So I really want them to be like, I can spend the money on getting them redone instead of doing it myself, because it's a lot of like tucking work, and I'm not really great at reupholstering. I've just never had a lot of practice with it, especially in that kind of way. So I'm gonna go back to California and find the fabric from my girl there. I'm actually gonna text her and probably see if she has anything that looks similar to the picture, my inspiration picture, and get her to just like show me. I'd hate to get the fabric like without seeing it in person, because I feel like it's really important. So we will see. So stay tuned on the reupholstering of the chairs. We are back here and I have lots of projects to work on. So I'm going to spend the day planning, getting everything. I really want to start working on the trim in the living room, getting that put together, because I feel like that's just going to elevate the living room that much further. So there's not going to be holes where there should be trim. I'll see you guys on Sunday for another renovation video, which will most likely be the trim. And then again next week for more vlogs. Bye guys. Kinsley's eating her treat. Hey. Oh, she also has a spa day tomorrow. She needs it.